To further expand opportunity, I'm taking a bold action to reform the federal workforce. Today, I'll sign an executive order that directs the federal government to replace outdated and really outdated, it's called degree-based hiring, with skill-based hiring. So we want it based on skill. The federal government will no longer be narrowly focused on where you went to school, but the skills and the talents that you bring to the job. We want that skill to be there. We want it based on merit. We've looked at merit for a long time, and we've been able to get that done. And today's signing is a very, very important one. And this is a big deal. Congratulations to everybody in the room. This means a lot. Okay, we'll do that for Maryland. We'll take this. Thank you very much. Okay. Okay, that's very good. We have pens for everybody. All right, phase two. Thank you very much. Well, thank you all very much. We appreciate it. This is really an important day for a lot of reasons, but this is one of them. Thank you all for being with us. We appreciate it very much. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. President, and it's an honor to have you here. We just convened our 6th meeting of our Workforce Advisory Board, and we got an update on the team's response to your bold call to action. First, we're going to be launching, and Ginny Rometty, in partnership with Tim Cook, spearheaded this group, a massive advertising campaign that directs those that need to reskill, learn a new trade, to secure a job, to the resources to enable them to do that. So we're very excited about the launch of this private sector-led and driven campaign to match Americans with the training they need and ultimately the job vacancies that exist. The advisory board is also creating a series of pilot programs, and Scott Pulsifer and Doug McMillan have been running these groups where we really think about how we create the resumes of the future and allow people to find job vacancies based on skill, and for employers to connect with those unemployed workers, again, based on skill. So creating a lot more efficiency to that process. You are once again leading by example here today with this EO signing. As the nation's largest employer, we are always seeking to recruit and retain the best and the brightest to serve the American people. Last December, you fought for and secured paid leave for every federal worker. This was a first, creating a workplace that reflects our American values of both work and family, and helping us retain our amazing talent. It's also why you fought so hard this spring when COVID struck to secure paid sick leave for Americans employed by small businesses and additional funding for child care providers, helping millions and millions of Americans remain employed and providing relief to small businesses across the country. This is going to ensure a faster and stronger recovery. Today, we're taking that next step, as you mentioned, and signing an executive order that directs federal agencies to hire based on skills and knowledge, not just outdated degree requirements. This will allow us to better recognize the talents and competencies of all Americans we hire. You built once the most inclusive economy in this country's history, and you'll build it again. Through our Pledge to America's Workers, the private sector has committed to investing in the training and education of over 16 million American students and workers. And this continues despite the vast change that the plague ushered in. Companies like Udacity, Sebastian Thrun joins us today, have been leading the way. And they've been using their pledge commitment and fulfilling it by providing free tech training to American workers laid off as a result of COVID. I recently had the opportunity to virtually meet one of the students that went through your program and received your scholarship in conjunction with the pledge, and it was incredible. His name was Tony. He was a lifelong truck driver. He owned his own business. It was a single rig that he had. Through a series of setbacks, the company ended up going under. He signed up for a course in tech and is now a software engineer, providing for his family, absolutely loving what he does. And there are many, many stories like Tony that hopefully will inspire millions across the nation. Marilyn Houston, also an early pledge signer of Lockheed Martin, committed to hiring during the pandemic, using virtual technology and other techniques to ensure recruitment processes move forward. So with more people teleworking and learning from home than ever before, we have a lot to accomplish in the months ahead, and I'm really excited about your effort to extend this working group and to reform our federal hiring practices as we think about building that inclusive American economy as we transition to greatness. So thank you for today, and it's a pleasure to have you join us.
Thank you very much, honey. Great job.